how to gain 20 pounds of muscle mass in 2 months. So, why are you even here in the first place? You're probably here because you're an athlete who has a fast metabolism, right? You probably said things like, I can't gain weight, or I already eat so much, or I don't have time. Obviously, this is why you're here. You're in the right spot. But step one, determine your goal. Write it down. Send a text. Send the message, right? Make sure that goal is clear in your mind. Absolutely important. Step two, develop your roadmap, which is exactly what we're doing right now. We're developing your roadmap. So you've got your goal. Now we need to figure out what you're doing. This is you. 7 a.m. breakfast, a bowl of cereal. 12 p.m. lunch. Oh, I have a few bites of my school lunch. 6 p.m. My parents make dinner. I don't really like broccoli, so I'm not going to eat the broccoli, but I'll have a couple bites of chicken and some rice. And, and you're wondering why you can't gain weight. Have you looked at your routine? You're just simply not doing the right things. Let's talk about how literally, scientifically, physiologically, biologically you gain weight. If you eat more calories than you burn, you gain weight. And if you eat fewer calories and burn more calories through physical activity, you lose weight. In the past, researchers have found that 3,500 calories of energy equaled about 1 pound of fat. So you understand that literally, in order for you to gain weight, you have to eat more calories than you're burning. And I don't think that your breakfast, lunch, and dinner is more calories than you're burning. I mean, if it is, then great. You probably shouldn't even be here because you got it figured out. But you're here because you don't have it figured out, right? Like, you must eat more calories than you're burning. That's it. Couple that with the weight gain program. Now you're gaining weight, but you're gaining muscle and getting really, really strong. I don't think I can really make that any more clear. So simply put, you must eat more calories. You must eat more calories. Write that down, post it, whatever you got to do. You must eat more calories. 3,500 calories equaled about 1 pound of fat. So think about it this way, right? Like, if you're burning 2,000 calories in a day, right, and you want to gain 1 pound a day, what's the math on that? You'd have to eat 5,500 calories, because 5,500 calories minus 2,000 calories is 3,500 calories. So literally, that is how you're going to gain 1 pound a day. Don't think I can make that more simple. So here's a little graph that we have developed. Calories in on the left, calories out on the right. We want to increase the calories in and decrease the calories out, right? In our case, we're not really going to be able to decrease our calories out simply because you guys have baseball practice, right? You guys are in school. You guys are growing, like, your metabolism is working. You're here because you have fast metabolism, right? Like, you're not going to be able to just skip practice. So we're going to focus on the side on the left, calories in, right? Proteins, fats, carbohydrates, whole foods, super important. We're going to talk more on that later, but we need to just increase our calorie intake, plain and simple. First, we have to determine exactly, like, what is a meal. Simply, anytime you put food in your body, right? So we just want to be putting more food in our body more frequently. That's the secret sauce, man. So again, this is you right now. 3 meals a day, right? You're not gaining weight, which is why you're here. And this is you on the program, right? So you got your three main meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but we're simply just adding 2 meals in between. So as you can see on the left, like, you got your three main large meals. That doesn't change at all. You literally just do the same exact thing. But over here on the right, we're going to just simply add 2 small meals. You're telling me that in between 7 a.m. and 12 p.m., you can't have two more meals? And remember what a meal is, right? It's simply just anytime you put food in your body, right? So we're going to talk exactly on what breakfast is and breakfast two is and how you can change that up and make it fun. We're going to talk about examples on snacks and then the same exact thing for lunch and dinner, right? Those are the next modules. But you need to understand this. You need to eat more meals more frequently throughout the day because your metabolism is constantly working. So you need to constantly feed it. Hopefully I'm making sense. Like, it should be pretty simple in your head, right? So simply we just need to intake more calories, right? And we're going to do that by following this exact program. And it's going to take some planning, right? Like, we're going to talk about this more in the next module, but You got to pack your lunches the night before, right? Like you must be prepared. You're going to have to take, like you said, you've taken action already. So congratulations, but this is what it's going to take, right? Like I said before, it's super simple. Hopefully this is all making sense. It's super simple, but it's not necessarily easy. The hard part is just doing it, which if you're committed, it shouldn't really be that hard. So, way to go. You've just turned 3 meals into 9 meals. And trust me, it's way easier than it sounds. So all in all, this is literally the blueprint. You stick with your 3 main large meals, right? And then we're adding 2 snacks, 2 small meals in between. And in the next module, we are going to talk about exactly what those look like so you don't have any confusion, right? I'm literally going to tell you what to eat, tell you options, and help you formulate it on your own. So I will see you guys over right now, hopefully, in the next module. Peace.